Fee said, like a record baby, round round round.
Well, welcome in, everybody. How are we doing? Hi, Pi. Congrats on first. Hi, Lou. Pretty Lou is in the house. Here I am. Ooh, lights. There we go. Hi, Marbs. Finger wags for the biddies. Heck yeah, Lou's here. Now's all right in the world. I agree completely. Yep. What would we do without Lou? Be miserable. Yep. Oh my goodness. What a day. I feel like... I don't even know what I feel like. I feel like I have been running around with a chicken with my head cut off all fucking day. But we're here, we're vibing. It is Saturday. You didn't sleep yet? Well, I mean... yeah. You do bring happy vibes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I left my vape at work too, so it's going to be an extra long night. You're cleaning your apartment again? How did it get so dirty so fast? You got Reese's peanut butter flavored cupcakes? Ooh, you gonna share one with Lou? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You always find something new to clean up. Why don't you come clean my house? It's fucking filthy. But I share with the whole chat, but there's only two. Gotta cut them into tiny little pieces. You got time to sleep later, no work tomorrow. Nice. Good. See? You're alright then. Hi, Ravenous. How are you? Good to see you as well. I don't know what we're gonna do tonight. We need to make the schedule. That's one thing we gotta do. But I don't, other than that, I don't know. I don't have plans. Just stopping in to say hi. Well, hi. Thank you for stopping in. I hope your weekend is going well. Oh. And sprinkles. Oh. Wow. So what do we got to do to get Lou to start streaming? That's what I want to know. Shadra, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you.
No. From behind you.
They're not behind me.
Coming to say hey? Well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? How was Phasmo? How are things? How are you? It's been a while. I hope it went well. Playing some Phasmo. I like them round. I like them plumper. Or however that song goes. You died a lot? Yeah, I do that when I play Phasmo too. Yeah, take some time to deal with real life. Well, real life is one of the most important parts of streaming. Without it, you really don't have anything. So, I hope they all got sorted though. Oh, now the prediction? Well, you're kind of behind there, bud. Oh well, there you go. Prediction's up. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. And I'm not trying to get rid of you. We'd love to have you hang around, but if you need to raid and run, we completely understand. If you need to rehydrate, dehydrate, get a snack, take a nap, call your mom, walk your goldfish, pet your kids, whatever, you know, go make sure you do that. Take care of yourself. Otherwise, feel free to hang out, of course, as long as you like. And for those of you coming in with the raid, I hope you enjoyed Shedder's stream. As always, I'm sure you did, because they're spectacular. If you're on Twitch and you don't follow Shedder, make sure you go do that right now. You'll have a great time over there. But for those of you who may not know me, hi, I'm Bearded Ink. We do things on this channel. Most of the time we just sit around and talk shit. Sometimes we play games. So that's what we do. So if you're into that, stick around. You need to do something important before sleep gets to you. Yeah, Party Pup is there. He is there. Yeah. He had some Taco Bell, so. Looks like he's like in the beer mug, which is funny. The birds are chirping and you are cooked. We're going to go over the main screen so you can see Party Pup better. There he is. Look at his little face. You're going to go eat fish your son brought home from his job? Oh, that sounds lovely. I hope you enjoy it. And thank you. Thank you again for the raid. I do appreciate you. We have some votes there on Puppy Drummer. All right. Hi, Evie. The check goes off fast now. What check? I'm doing my thing now, but I'm still here. Can hear everything you say. All right. Enjoy the rest of your cleaning and whatever else you get up to, Lou. Thank you for the lurk. You're so pretty. The pup check. Oh, that check. 10 seconds. That's all it is. It's walleye. Ooh. Ooh. Save me some, Shedder. I'm gonna come over. I'll have some too. You just want Lou to talk, to tell you a story? I know. We need to get Lou on the Discord and have her talk with us. She can answer your questions too. How are you, Evie? How goes the packing? Did you get everything packed today that you wanted to? All right. Yeah. Hell yeah. You felt like, oh no, sinuses didn't get better last night with the meds. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna try meds again tonight. What is on me? Gross. I'm sorry you felt bad. After dinner? You didn't forget to eat yesterday, did you? Oh no, because you said you had breakfast and then lunch. You got your mudroom closet? Alright, well that's progress. That's a win. That's good. 27th to the 2nd. Oh, well, that makes sense too. We are not doing a speed run this week. Because we got a world record last week. But I do work tomorrow. So, another late start. And then Monday, Tuesday, I'm off. We're going to try to do 2 tutorials. I'm going to get those recorded and hopefully edited and at least get one of them posted. And then we'll post the other one later in the week if I don't get them back to back. But that's the plan there. And then Wednesday and Thursday is the last days that we can do the RPG. So let me see what my schedule is, because I done forgot. All right, what day is this here? 27. All right, Wednesday. All right, so Wednesday we can go live early. We're probably gonna go. We'll try to do an 8:15 start because we're gonna do it here Sunday as long as we can. I'm gonna go as long into Monday as I can, and we'll start early Wednesday. And then Thursday is gonna be a late start, and I work even later. Gross. But as long as we start the stream before midnight my time, it still counts. I'm going to put 11:45, but I'm going to try to be home early enough to start at like 11:30 or whatever. That means Friday and Saturday are open, but we did discuss, I also have, let me see, what is this week? What does this look like? Oh, I am. Okay, so we're going to move Tavern Talk next week. Instead of Saturday, it's going to be on Sunday. Because I am off work Sunday finally, so we can do our Tavern Talk regular time. So Saturday we'll get back. We'll do speed run Saturday. How about that? Your sinus issues, 98% pressure. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you feel better. Sucks that you had to go through that, but at least you're feeling better now. Hopefully, is it happen year round, or is it like only in the summertime when it gets really bad like that? But I know for me, it only happens when the season changes from like fall into full winter, and then like spring into full summer. When it gets like really hot or really cold, then that's when it happens. Your favorite movie is Young Frankenstein? Gene Wilder is pretty good. So this is gonna be speed run, but again, it's gonna be a late start because I work till 11 all week. So what are we gonna do on Friday? Year round? Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. New art. I mean, that's, I don't even have the poll up for next month, to be fair. Why do I have like every app on my phone open. I don't know. Barometric pressure. Yeah, that sucks. I'm so sorry, Evie. Wish I could take it away. What, me too, yeah. If I could, I would. Well, I guess that's the next thing we can do, is we can make the poll. This is going to be, whatever it is, an 11:45 start. We don't need sinuses anymore. I mean, they kind of do serve a really important purpose, but, you know, okay. No, we're doing the RPG tomorrow. Because we're running out of days, so I need the extra day. Plus, we got a world record last week, so we're going to put it off. Well, we'll still do it next week, but it's going to be Saturday instead of Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, Marv's pointed that out. I keep thinking, I'm like, it's only the 17th or whatever. And then I was like, oh shit, I have literally 3 days left to run the RPG. And we have a lot more time needed than that to finish. So we're gonna try to make a big push for leveling up a little bit, as well as making sure we have the crew that we got, because we had to redo our entire crew and all the unions and stuff yesterday. So we got to level up the new people so that they're learning the right spells and attacks that they need, and then we're gonna make a big push on Wednesday to get through to like the final battle section, and then hopefully we can end it on Thursday, but we'll have to see. I don't want to get foiled again in back-to-back months, but we probably could have done Octopath, to be fair, if I didn't have to miss those days that I missed. But also, if like going from chapter 1 to chapter 2 was like a 400% increase in difficulty, like that was just a nasty jump, and we didn't have time to grind that much. Like, I expected there to be a jump between like chapter 2 and chapter 3 of each of the people, but not from chapter 1 to chapter 2. And their suggested level requirements were dog shit. Plus, having that one dude have to do all the fights on his own, like, what's the fuck? That made me mad. What's the point of building up your team and you're just gonna make him do it all on his own? So that really hurt. But I am going to go back and play that again from the beginning and just kind of take my time, try to figure out those little side quest things, and because we didn't do any of those. I only found a clue for one of them, but to be fair, I wasn't paying that much attention, and we were skipping through a lot of the dialogue and shit except for the main character too. So but Dave messaged me today and he's like, hey, Octopath Traveler 2 is on sale. So, yeah. So I mean, we can do the new RPG of the month on Friday. That's fine. It'll be a late start, probably a shorter stream, but so we'll do that. Hopefully we can end Last Remnant here, start the new one, do a speed run, and then we'll do Tavern Talk during the day on Sunday. You need that game eventually. Yeah, me too. All right, that looks good. Cool. All right, let's get that posted. All right. I can't even type. No, that should be in. We'll put a little exclamation point and then we'll do a little smiley face. What should we do? We'll do crab, please. There we go. There we go. All right, so that's posted. So now we have to do the RPG of the month voting. What should we do? Anybody have any ideas? What? What do you want? What do you fucking want to announce now? A redesigned store menu. I don't give a shit about your shit, dude. No, not tonight. The new we need to vote on the new RPG of the month for August. This is what I have on Steam. Not a whole lot, to be fair. Hi, Rhett. How are you, my friend? I mean, we do have King's Bounty. We could do King's Bounty. These are the choices for, I mean, I have like the console RPGs too. You got eaten by sharks all night playing Raft. Oh no. I don't think that's how you're supposed to play that game. I could be wrong. Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, but I think that's like another like 150-hour game. Dead Star, welcome in. How are you? Pixels is more of a roguelike. It's not really a RPG. I don't know why it's in here. We've already beat Starlight Legacy. Ooh. Labyrinth of Zangetsu is pretty badass, but I don't know how long it is. We have the first part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm not wrong, you're just bad. Well, I mean, you know, you could have been protecting the others by sacrificing yourself, you know, in the noble sense. I have actually not played the Divinity series yet. I bought them because they were on the winter sale for like $1. We could also do a twofer. We could do a twofer and we could do Dark Alliance and make Dark Alliance the focus of our speed run for August. Chrono Trigger. Isn't it? Well, that's, yeah, we could put Chrono Trigger on there. Yeah. Neverwinter Nights, the enhanced edition. Now this game looks so badass, dude. Doom of Icewind Dale. What? There's a... What? Controllers are not supported. Gross. What is Moon Hunters? I don't know. I think that's one that Alex bought me. I think it's a co-op. Play alone or with friends. A co-op personality test about exploring an ancient occult world in 5 days. How will you be remembered? I don't know. That's a rogue. Why is that an RPG? It's a roguelite. It's a co-op roguelite. I don't know. That shouldn't even be in there. We also have Final Fantasy 2. We have Dragon Age 2. Fable 3. Conan one. Yeah, about this one? King's Bounty. If we play King's Bounty, though, we got to do the first one, which is the Legend. Because it's a complete series. There's like 6 of them. It is very small. Yeah. Ooh, nice catch, Tistar. All right, so what do we think? We put King's Bounty on there. We put Chrono Trigger on there. What's the third one? Thyra, Step into Dreams. That one's actually kind of cool. It's weird, and I don't know how long it is, but it's awkward, but it's pretty cool. You have to like craft spells and shit too, but then you have to go hunt like for your ingredients, and then people come to you and they're like, I need help doing this. You're a witch and I need you to, and then you have to like go and battle things. It actually was kind of fun. We got a free key for it from the devs, and we played it for a while. I think we did, yeah, about 2.5 hours. Really enjoyed it, but it was hard to kind of get into, so we can do that. Would you rather have Thyra or Zangetsu? Labyrinth of Zangetsu. This one's like a 2D paper kind of. That's really loud. Like your guys are these cards here, and your enemies show up. Zangetsu. Yeah, that one's really fun. It's hard. It was really hard too. Well, not the beginning, but once you get past like the first big main boss, it like difficulty levels up, and you really got to pay attention to leveling your characters and everything. But I had a lot of fun playing. I played that for 9 hours. Old school dungeon crawler. Yeah. Okay, so those are 3 then. Chrono Trigger, King's Bounty, and Labyrinth of Zangetsu. Are we okay with that? Y'all can go vote. I need to remember how to do the poll. Okay, question. What? I hear you. I acknowledge you. Give me a moment. And then we're going to do choices. So we're going to have King's Bound at the Legend. The Legend. Oh, well. See if I did that right. There we go. All right, so in the RPG of the month thread in the Discord, that is open for voting now. Choose the one you would like to see us play. Itty bitty finger wags for ingy bitty bitties. I didn't say babies. Stop it. I do need to take the pup out. He's whining at me. And he was like, because I brought home Taco Bell, he didn't really want to go potty when I got home. So, marbles. God damn it. But yeah, we got the schedule done. We got, stop. Marbles. Knock it off. Bye. Enough out of you. Okay. I'm going to go take the dog out. And then we will return. So if you have questions, exclamation point ask, followed by the question, get it in the queue. We'll get you answer when we come back. Otherwise, we'll find out something else we can do in the meantime. Tell your friends. I know after dark is kind of a weird time, but let them know we're here. We're live. If they have questions about streaming, anything, send them over. And we'll be back. So hang tight, everybody. I will see you as soon as the dog is done peeing. I need another mirror, bro. Oh, fuck, her eyes are red. Oh, God!
Dine SOOR.
That's the Revenant. Writing, analyzer, temperature. Yeah. Oh, shit! Bitch broke my door off and killed me. I was holding that shit closed, too. That motherfucker. We got a ramp coming. Let's see what happens. Holy crap, I went way... Where the hell did I go? Dave! Dave! What the... Where the fuck you go? Bimini hit the corners. Oh. That's why you boosted. Isn't that the kid from The Ring? Or not? Is it The Ring?
I can.
No, The Grudge.
Oh, I
It's
slept
the
him out
boy
of his
from
ult.
The Grudge, right?
I've
I
never
just
done
peed
that
my
before.
pants. Yeah, The Grudge. Yeah,
I can't
that's
see
it.
you. I can't see you.
He goes.
That's fine.
Or whatever. Creepy fucking kid. And clipping that. Thank you. Thank you.
I think he's mad at me.
That's fine.
I can't believe I slept him out of his ult.
I know. I don't want to use my flashlight.
I've never done that before.
Examine the fetus. Oh my god. What the actual fuck? It has an umbilical
I died.
cord.
And he's eating my cooch again. What the fuck?
Strange fetus. It is a doll, but what the fuck? You absolute buffoon. that kind of does. And then that kind of does. Natalia, what do you think you're doing coming in here while I'm on BRB doing a resub? Spending money on me in this channel, you get angry finger wags for that. You know that. You knock it off. Hope you're doing well. How was your collab stream today? Had some fun? Playing the Overwatching? Do 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 do. Oof. All right, I can move this back over now. You know what? I don't think I've done updates on Steam. Yeah, I have like 47 updates to do. Okay. Well. Huh. Well, there's that. Not gonna do that right now, though. Oh. Natalia, we love you, girl. Hope you're doing well. Hope the summer heat isn't killing you like it did last year. You know what I need to do? I need to start combining the OBS stuff so that I only have the one. I'm going to do the bot later, but that's going to be like a whole day to get all the bot stuff done. But I need to. I need to take like a week off of streaming so that I can do all the stuff I need to do for streaming. It's fucking weird. My plates are full and I keep adding shit to them, which is fine. That's how I normally live life. I wonder if it'll let me export while we're live. It should, right? Yeah, looks like it does. Thanks, bye. See, if I do that, it would have to be. It had to be a new scene collection. I guess, you know what? It really wouldn't have to be. It'd be better if it was. Keep them. Well, I don't. See, I don't know. That's why I don't know. That's what I. These are the decisions I cannot make. Like, half of me wants to just delete everything. Like, everything. And start brand new. But you know how long that would take? That'd take like a whole day. I just can't be it. Or arsed. It can't be arsed. I probably can't be asked either, but that's okay. What should we do? I'm trying to think. Probably a scene collection should have its own scripts and everything too, so I could do that. Guess I could at least start it, hey? Fuck it. Fuck it. Alright, this is gonna be weird for a minute until I get everything shut down. I try to remember what's open and what's not. I do not already have one open. Okay. I don't need you open. You can close. Okay. I don't need you. I do need you. Okay. All right, so what we need to do a new scene collection. We're gonna do, we'll just start fresh. We're gonna call this Tavern Talk. Ooh, if I can spell. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we start. Oh, nice catch, dude. Should we answer your question before we start? Let's do that. Because I really don't want to start. Thank you for the question. Here we go.
Hi-Fi 420 asked, what are a few use cases for the get status OBS sub action in Streamabot?
Streamabot. What are a few use cases for the get status OBS sub action in Streamabot? So basically, excuse me, the get status is going to get your status. So it's kind of basically what it does is it pulls in and populates your variables based on OBS current status, right? Like kind of like adding the get info from target user for Twitch stuff, and how it adds all of those variables. This does the same thing. So it's going to know, are you live? Is OBS running? You know, is it recording? Is it streaming? Is it doing both? What scene you're on? It's going to get, it should get most of like what's visible or what's not visible, what's toggled. But the big ones are, is streaming, is not streaming, is recorded, is not recorded, is recording and streaming. And then you can use those for running other things. So kind of like a mini trigger, if you will, would be, I guess, like the best case scenario that I've come across. There are specific reasons why you would want to do that. I just don't have any of those because I don't use them very much. But you can always check, like for example, you know, I know you're talking about like using the source record. You know, you could get the status, and if it's recording, you can display a little thing on your screen so that you know it's actually recording. Right, because when you hit the source record filter on, there's no like feedback other than seeing the download show up on your desktop or wherever you have it. But if you're not looking at that, you don't actually know it's recording. So you could get status, and if status equals recording, show, you know, put a little green dot in the bottom of your stream or something. That's not on the recording page, obviously, because you don't need that. But you know, you can get feedback that way. It also helps, for example, like the other day when we ended stream and then raided out and all of that, I went over and I clicked stop streaming, but it didn't click. So even though the raid was through for like the next 10 minutes or whatever, I was still streaming. Nobody was there because everybody raided on through, but you know, it could be like a little thing. So if streaming stops, you know, take this little green dot away or whatever. Just visual verifications would be one use case. Others can be, you know, depending on how you want to use OBS, if you're doing certain things. We can actually, can we get a test trigger? And then let me just run this. And we'll just take a look at what we get. So, is test, yep. Running action. OBS is connected, OBS is streaming, OBS is recording. Right. So then you can use these as your, sorry, I'm not zoomed in. So OBS is connected, is streaming, is recording. They're going to be Boolean, true or false, right? So we are connected to streamer or to OBS. We are streaming, but we're not recording. You know, so yeah, you can use these three variables then in your other sub actions, in your if statements, things like that. Yeah. It's handy to have in like certain situations, but I just don't run any of those situations specifically. But yeah, that's like I said, it's kind of like the you know, in the you know, Twitch, where you do the get user info for target, right? And then you can put in, you know, just user, right? And so it'll pull those variables in. It's the same kind of thing. It's just for OBS instead of like for Twitch or for YouTube or whatever. One year, 8 months, 15 days, 7 hours, 4 minutes, 58 seconds. That's a long time. Yeah. Cool. 7 days, 13 hours. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you unfollow and refollow somebody. Your timers start over. Nerd. Don't think I didn't notice that. You're also unfollowed from Conan. Yeah, I don't know what, Twitch still hasn't figured that. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. But I've done that too. Like, I'm like, let's go raid my old friend, so-and-so. And then I'm like, why the fuck am I not following them? Like, I did it one time. I want to say it was either, I don't think it was Dave. It might have been Savage. But I raided Savage once, back in the day. Like, I had been subscribed to him at the time for like 18 months. And I went there and we raided into him, and it was like, I'm not following him. Like, I'm subscribed to him, but I'm not following him. I'm like, what the fuck? But I thought Twitch fixed it. I hadn't seen it in a while, but yeah, apparently it still happens. Twitch just kind of randomly unfollows you from streams. I don't know why. But yeah, I saw that. I was like, I had to double check because I was like, is that one of your new robot accounts? And I was like, no, that's his actual account. One of your husband's subs. Yeah. Like, it used to happen a lot. Like I haven't had it happen to me personally, at least that I've noticed. And probably 6 to 8 months. But I mean, it doesn't mean it didn't happen. It just means whoever it's unfollowed me from, I haven't noticed. But I mean, I am at my limit, right? Like we can only follow 2,000 people. I think I follow like 1,800 something right now. So it is a test to see if it's just a follow account. I mean, I don't think so, because it's not like, you know, it's not like it happens like within the first week or two of you following somebody. It's like, you know, like I'll go, like I could go right now to Marbs. I've been following Marbs basically since he started, and it'd be like unfollowed. I'll be like, what the fuck? I gotta follow again? What? You know, it's fucking weird. I don't know what causes it, what happens. I don't know. Don't do it. Everybody do it. Yeah. But yeah, it's fucking weird. But I saw that in my note. I was like, I probably followed you. I'm like, I've probably been following me. What are you fucking talking about? You don't even know what you're talking about. Back to banging on instruments. All right. How's your banjo learning going? Or you're not learning, but practicing. You need to get good so you can teach me. You need to pull that out soon too. Yeah. It's funny because I have this open right on my screen, and then I have my real chat that I'm actually watching on this monitor, but that monitor is also OBS, so I can see this chat in that screen, and then I have the chat that you see below. So I have like, I can see like 4 different chats right now, and it's fucking hilarious. Hi Sakura, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see ya. Alright, so we're gonna start with rename. We're gonna name this one Wobbly Wobbly Main Scenes Wobbly Wobbly. You doing alright, just chilling? Hell yeah, we like chilling. We're gonna do starting soon. I can't spell. We're also gonna do our just chat. Just chatting. And then we're gonna have our primary scene. Bryamory? I don't know how to spell. We need our BRB screen. And we need our ending. That should be our main scenes there, and then we can do wobbly wobbly secondary scenes, wobbly wobbly, and then that'll be things like our recording, right? So we can do our like our shorts. We could do recordings, redorging. What's wrong with me right now? I know what's wrong with me. My fucking broken jaw is not helping things. Oh, and then we need to do like our nested scenes. So we're gonna do a wobbly wobbly nested wobbly wobbly. And that's gonna be things like main audio, because that's gonna get nested in other areas. The camera. Our alerts, a hatina. Did we catch a hatina? Hatina. Okay. Our browser sources. Oh, and then like our well, that would go into alerts. Well, you know what? I'm going to keep alerts a little bit cleaner this time. So we'll do welcome alerts, and then we're going to have let's see. What else are we going to have? What does this have? Oh, so that's all of those. Okay, so that we're gonna need a catch-all. So we're just gonna call it all in one, and that'll be like our catch-all. And then we need our assets. So we're gonna do wobbly wobbly assets, wobbly wobbly, and then this is where we're gonna have all of our weird stuff. So, ooh, Pokegift rare. Evie got 3 mood mints, and Natalia got 3 empty discs. Hell yeah, let's go. And nice catch, Evie. High five. So we're gonna need, let's see, our transition. We're also gonna need, our band. Oops, not here. Our band scene. Right. We're gonna need we're gonna need our Q stuff. That's, yeah. All right. So we're gonna name this one, what we're gonna call this Q. I think I called it, I want to keep it the same. Q fill, I think is what I called it. Okay. Oh yeah, the blue screen of death. And the all your bass need to be on their own, because they have sound and all right. And do I even need these really? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, and then we need the well, we need our TTS Mascot, right? So we're gonna name this Mascot. He should probably be up in the nested scenes, so we'll put him there. What else? So for our alerts, that'll be pretty much all of that shit. Okay. Cool. All right. So there you go. We have all of our scenes now made. I want to make these a little bit prettier. So we're going to rename this one, and we're going to name it, we're going to do dot space space space. That's about the middle, it looks like. Cool. And we'll rename this one dot space. Rename. There. That looks good. Yeah. Okay. Ugh. All right. So now, oh, I need to make my import export scene. You go all the way to the bottom. Okay, all right. So now if I come over here, let's just how do I want to do this? I don't know. Yeah, do I want to redo everything? I probably need to anyway, right? Fuck it. All right. So the first thing we need is our background. Add image. Close main. You know what? This should be a fucking. No, it's fine. Main background, and we're gonna go. Boom. There's our little tavern wall of spirits, I guess. So now we're going to need our main text. So this would just be some text GDI. We're going to call this Tavern Talk. And Tavern Talk. Spooky Wall of Spirit. Not those kind of spirits. And then our font was ECO something. Echo. Yeah. Brookshire. We're going to leave it at like 72. Okay. Why did it not change? Oh, there we go. Okay. Tavern Talk. The color. I don't remember the color. Oh, yes I do. Hold on. Yes, and I doing. Okay, how do I get there from here? I don't know how to get there. Let's do this. Bam. Bam. Color is that. Boom. There we go. Okay. Now we have it. But we also need the outline. Okay. Actually, let's go back. Let's make this 144. That should work. Tavern Talk Q&A stream. Start. Soon. I wonder if that should be two different. Let's try that. TNA? No. Not on those platforms, Evie. You silly. Only on onlytoes.com. Tavern Talk TNA. I mean, if we're going to talk about something in the tavern, it might as well be TNA. Oh my God, speaking of TNA, guys, guess who? So, I'm at work tonight, right? And I'm like, all right, I need to go do some things. So I left the front area. Onlyfeet.org is still available. Of course it is. I don't really think that'd be an organization though, right? But anyway, so we have like this rolling cooler that's up by residents that we keep things in for like spontaneous buys. And so I take it out the back door, drain it because I got to refill it with ice and everything. And so I'm out there doing that, and then I go in, I go fill it up with ice, and I'm wheeling it back in front of the registers, and there's a young lady, I use that term loosely, checking out. And as I'm walking up, like we got this little like counter where you can, like our roller grill, the hot dogs and, you know, sausages and that kind of thing is on there. So I can only see like from her waist up. And she's standing there checking out. And as I get around the corner, her little outfit is actually like a one piece, and it's like a little mini dress. Did not cover anything. So I'm like walking behind her. I saw everything. Like, girl put that on, decided she was going to wear that, had to do both hairdos today. You know what I mean? And, yeah, there was no hiding. There was no, oh, it just rode up a little bit. No. Yeah, I mean, luckily she caught it, but she dropped her little wallet thing, but she caught it, you know, reflexes, so she didn't have to bend over. If she had, yeah, there's no imagination at all. But yeah, if she had bent over, I probably could have told you what she ate for breakfast. Like there was, yeah. And I was like, all right, you know, pop off, queen, because, yeah. Zabamp, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I almost completely forgot about that. I was like, okay. So, I mean, you know, I'm sure she has a really good heart and a stunning personality. There's no question left as to what she was after tonight. Yeah. The girl was on a mission and she was going to succeed. So there was no holding her back, that's for fucking sure. I'm just thankful that, you know, she was early to mid 20s. And you know, fairly attractive, I guess. Not that I saw much else of her upper body, but yeah, there's a couple of ladies that are older and not as well defined that come in, and if they tried to pull off an outfit like that, oh dear, there would be a lot of, yeah, it would be gross. We'll just leave it at that. I didn't gesture around her features. No, I'm sure she has a really nice personality. Yeah, I'm hoping she has more to go for her than, you know, a mini dress that doesn't even cover her half of her butt and no panties. She's got to have more to go on for her than that, right? She has to. So I'm assuming it's her personality, and she's got a big loving heart. I actually have a voice artist, but I appreciate you. Yeah. We have one resident one named Evie. It's amazing. She got to get to work to afford panties. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's what she was doing. Maybe she was going to work. Bye, stop. Bye, stop. That wasn't a sundress. That was like a onesie with some flair. Yeah. Nice catch, guys. Oh, I know. I love springtime. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one thing I do like about spring and summer over like fall, is people aren't as bundled up. Now, if I got to go to the outernet and deal with all the peoply outernetness, I'd rather you at least make it worth my while. You like not having to wear hoodies? Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't look even, does it? I'm going to make these two separate things. Just so I can center them better. Because that's going to bug the shit out of me. Let's do it. I'll name this one Start. Starting. We'll do the same thing. Yeah. Simmer. I'm here for it. What did we say that was? 144. So we're going to make this 196. That's the gradient. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I think this should actually be like a 4. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. Corn? Sausage, did you say? Yeah, there were no buns this time? Just sausage straight in the mouth? Yeah. Peaches and cream corn? You eat cream corn? Fucking unfollow me right now. That is disgusting. Not creamed corn? Okay. Thank God. You're safe then. Why do you call sweet corn cream corn? That is misleading and disturbing. On many levels. Oh, maybe we do only need two. Actually, you know what? Let's undo that and let's go. Let's make that. We'll make it 144. Fuck it. And then if I go here, I make this a 4. How bad does that look? It's sweet corn. The packet says peaches. Are there peaches in it? Peaches and corn? Oh, peaches and cream corn is a bicolor sweet corn variety known for its sweet tender kernels that are a mix of white and yellow. Oh, thank God. I thought it was like... I thought it was like a can of corn with like peaches in it. So here you go. It's peaches and cream corn, not peaches and cream corn. The comma makes all the difference. Because peaches and cream is the type of corn. Yeah, Evie sent me a corn pic, guys. She crawled up in my DMs, sent me some corn. Okay. So that makes me feel a lot more at ease, and I would probably eat that. Now, 293 Canadian dollars? What the fuck? That better come with a fucking farmer, a tractor. I don't know. I'm not going to click on it. I'll start getting ads for that shit. Okay. So just so we're clear, it's not peaches and cream corn. It's peaches and cream corn. 750 gram bag is $4. Like anybody in chat knows what the fuck a gram is. Wait. Never mind. $28 grams an ounce. I forgot who I was talking to. Corn is by the ear. Yeah. Yeah. All I know is there's some measurement that weighs exactly the same as a nickel. I don't remember what the measurement is, though. Hi, sweet. 1.5 pounds of corn. That's a lot of corn. I could probably eat the whole bag, though. What do they think they are? Vanilla ice? All right, stop. While I do up my laces. Yeah, we're doing good, man. Hope you're well. Sweet, would you eat peaches and cream corn? See how I said it without the pause? Peaches. Peaches and cream corn. Cookies and cream corn? Yeah, that would be even worse. It's like ice cream, but it's corn. Goes in ice cream, comes out corn. No, apparently peaches and cream is a type of corn. I thought it was two separate things. I think it's called maize. All right, Pilgrim, settle down. Get back on the Mayflower. I mean, so I need the timer, right? I need to add that. But I need to add the text for it first. Add GDI text, start time. I can't fucking type today. Oh my God. See, that's the fucking thought that I had, but check this out. Peaches and cream is a type of corn. It's yellow and white. So it's not cream corn. And it's not peaches and corn. It's peaches and cream corn. Yeah. Yeah. I had the same thought you did when I was like, fucking gross. Yeah, I'd eat the shit out of this. Yeah. That's why I had to look it up, because I was like, no way in their right mind are people putting cream corn and fucking peaches together. That's fucking disgusting. That's like snot with chunks in it. No. Pre-chewed corn. Marbs, see yourself out. Dude, I talked about that. You've seen me talk about this in the clip with the sweet corn soda. I went off on a tangent about cream corn. My dad loves it. Peaches and cream in general. Yeah, I think it's just because of the color, because it's yellow and white instead of like all yellow or all, because there's white corn, there's yellow corn. This is a hybrid, and I think they just call it peaches and cream. I don't know why, but all together corn. Yeah. But yeah, when Evie said she had peaches and cream corn, I almost threw up a little bit in my mouth. But then that's why I had to look it up, because I was like, there's no way humans would put those two things together and then other people would be like, that's a great idea, let's try it. Yeah, it's Kraft mac and cheese. They call it Kraft dinner in Canada, which is funny for me, because mac and cheese should not just be a dinner. It's a side. You're like Katie Lane? Yeah. And then they shorten it even more to KD, because they're so close to America. Everything has to be shortened as much as possible. Because she's Canadian. She might like corn. Yeah. She was named after the food. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Those sides turned into meals during college. Fuck yeah, they did. Some of us still do live on ramen. It's the national food. Oh, craft dinner lang. Yeah. That's fucking funny. I wonder if this font has colors. Or colors. Where this font is. Does this font have colors? The fuck are you, an idiot? Does it have numbers? Oh, it does. Alright, cool. Hopefully it has all of them. I'll probably leave it up a little bit in case like the 9s hang down or something. And croutons. Dude, I cannot stand bacon bits. Like, I just don't get it. Crusherdom, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
Say it to my face.
Say it to my face.
Hi Crusher, you backslash are such a handsome gentleman.
You backslash.
You backslash. Welcome in, welcome in. How? Ooh, software and game development. I see. You're doing some streamer OBS and streamer bot poking and prodding? Hell yeah. I'm doing the same thing. Yeah, we're currently rebuilding my Tavern Talk stream in OBS in between questions. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Hi Teagley. Hi Bren. Crafting Chaos. Welcome in, welcome in. Bren comes over. We're going to stop talking about peaches and cream corn and start talking about steak and eggs. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Bacon alone is a salad. I agree, Evie. Yeah, bacon is its own food group. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the raid. Of course, sure, if you need to raid and run, I completely understand. If you need to rehydrate, dehydrate, get a snack, take a nap, call your mom, walk your pets, pet your goldfish, walk your kids, I don't know. Whatever you need to do, make sure you go and do it. I'm not trying to get rid of you by any means. We'd love to have you stick around, but I do understand that sometimes you just gotta fucking go. You know? And if that's the case, enjoy. Thank you. For those of you coming in with the raid, if you don't know me, hi. I'm Bearded Ink. Sometimes, you know, we stream and we do things on this channel. Sometimes we play games, and mostly we just sit around and talk shit. Every weekend, try to do it on Saturdays, but my work schedule's been fucked lately, so we're doing it weird days. We do the Tavern Talk stream here and on the other platform. But yeah, we answer all of your stream related questions if you have any. That's what we do. OBS, streamer bot, any bot, Discord, Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, Kick, any of the streaming stuff, any software, hardware, peripherals, bots, whatever, we try to cover it. We get it here. That's it. But that's what we do. You know? So yeah, welcome in. Glad to have you. Hope you stick around. But if you need to go raid and run as well as the viewers, wherever you end up tonight, I hope it is happy and fun for you. But thank you. Thank you again. Got to take your goldfish for a walk yet? We are literally, no, nothing much. My Tavern Talks are usually afternoon streams. I normally go live about 2 p.m. which for my community and for those around, I found has been one of the best times. But like I said, my work schedule the last month and a half or so has been so fucked that like we're not going live until like 10, 11 o'clock at night. Normally, like my gaming streams and everything that we do the rest of the week, I go live about 9, but nah. You know, but so it's all kind of fuckered up at the moment, but we do what we can, right? You know, waiting for the beta to drop so I can start making streamer bot tutorials again, you know. The TV took the #1 spot from mobile watch time on the YouTube. Did it really? You're finally watching YouTube on your TV? Hell yeah. But yeah, so that's what we do here on the Tavern Talk. We answer those questions. And in between, when there's not a question or things kind of slow down or whatever, I just do shit. And I've been meaning to get prepared for the streamer bot beta, and I wanted to redo all of this, so we started, and I've made my scenes. Now we're just filling them with shit, and that's it. Shit doing hype, yeah, that's it. Hell yeah, shit. Wait, no. Hype. Or shit doing. Yeah. Oh, you guys. Oh, fuck. Evie, Marbs, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Fucking incredible. That's why we're here. You saw the Tavern Talk title? Thanks. Yeah. Bye! God damn it. Look, you know, if you spend money in this channel, you're going to get angry finger wags. So fucking knock it off. All right? Thank you for the itty bitty. I appreciate your support. Stop it. That's another reason we're doing all of this, is because I'm tired of making all of my commands and alerts and silly things twice, so I want to have them all in one space. Is there a daddy command? No, not yet.
Marb said, or use beard daddy.
No, I am not. No, please stop. There will be a daddy command, yeah. There's not one yet. Exactly, yeah. No, we have one. And for those of you that don't know, one of our great friends, he's been with me since pretty much day one. Actually, I think he found my stream on day 2. So we've been for almost 4 years now. Dave's Retro Basement. Marbs, go ahead and give a shout out to Dave, please. He has become the content, and I am the content creator. I now have about 10 commands on my regular streams, and they're all links to his shit, because he's fucking great, and he says shit out of pocket all the time.
Hey buddy, you're a big suck.
Case in point.
Inexpensive is not what I mean. I mean cheaply dreamt of, cheaply designed, cheaply made.
Such a big baby.
He's holding Kevin. His
Heavy
giant
emphasis on the big.
You wouldn't understand.
How much
You
did he
have
say
no
Kevin
de-
weighed? Like 20 pounds now? 18 pounds? Something like that? It's huge. But yeah, so we have commands for him in my channel. And they play clips of him who's saying shit in his streams that he probably shouldn't say. And then we take them completely out of context, and he hates it. But that's why we do it, because he hates it. But yeah, Daddy is one of them.
40-something tattooed, bearded man. That's more my jam.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, who's a twink now, baby? Fuck.
Yeah, so things like that. But we've actually had a couple more added this week, and I just haven't put them in yet. So the fuck at the end is what gets it, and he knows the reason he said fuck is because he knew I was in chat, and he knew that was going to get clipped, and he said it, and then he realized he said it, and it makes it fucking the best. It's the best. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I think those are the only ones that are over here, to be fair. He has his own folder. Oh, but goddamn it. Yeah, that's here too.
God damn it, bearded. Fuck sakes. Why are you like this?
Why are you like this? This one cracks me up because I still, to this day, remember exactly what I said in his chat to make him react that way. Do you remember, Evie? Holy fuck. You don't? You were the main catalyst for it.
I do like sausage.
And there's our Evie.
I do like sausage a lot. Hell, you could have a sausage taco. I'd be down with it. I'd like meat. Give me meat. I want meat in my mouth. Put it in there.
Oh, fuck. We have questions. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we love Evie to death, too. 2 sausage, no buns. Yeah, that's what she had for dinner tonight. Evie had 2 sausage, no buns. Yeah. You know what, Marbs? Go ahead and give Evie a shout out, too, because we fucking love her to death. Yeah. With peaches and cream corn. Yeah.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Oh, I haven't seen this
He's
one.
mad about me being here. Oh, there we go. Oh, I gotta be careful.
The dang old ASMR voice. I know. ASMR.
There we are. Hey, he did.
He did.
There's a splody bug down there. The corpse is just falling.
Her giggles.
Love
I
it.
love her giggles. Evie's giggles get me every time. Thanks, Fi. Yeah. If you do like Evie's voice, the link that Hi-Fi just posted on the YouTube side there, her Softly Spoken Serenity is her little series over there where she does little 5 to 10 minute you fucking deserve it, you can do it type of good vibe videos, and they're amazing, so go check them out. He does the YouTubes too. Yeah. We are going to answer the questions. I have to pee. There's no way around it. I have to go pee. So we're going to take a quick BRB. We're going to go pee. Y'all go pee too. So everybody pee together. No, don't. Just everybody go pee at the same time in your own separate pee places. And refill your drinks, whatever. We're going to be back just a couple minutes. And co-op peeing or versus. I like the PvE peeing. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a little more. Don't cross the streams. Look, somebody's got to clean that up. You got to think about those people too. All right. I don't always need affirmations, but when I do, I listen to Evie. Yeah. PvE peeing, PvPP, PPVPP. Yeah. Yeah. PPVPPE. All right. For real though, I'm about to wet my pants, so this ain't funny. I'll be right back, guys. Hang tight, okay? I love you all. Thank you again for being here, and we'll be back to answer the questions that we have in the queue on our return. Hang tight. All right, thanks for coming to the stream, everybody. The goal was to open the door. We did it. I hope you had fun. We'll see you tomorrow. Look at him go. Whoa. I turned it on so much that it just popped up with this little crystal erection here. And I'm going to stroke it. Holy crap, they're everywhere. Oh! No, no. Oh! Fuck off with that! Be fucking watching me. You creep. No, no, no. No. Bye. Fuck that game. Fuck that room. And, okay. They looked at me, man. Come on. Oh. Oh, the Battle Pass level 14. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Gun skin, I guess? Boop, boop, boop.
Bazinga!
Bazinga!
Bazinga! I'm getting close to 800 on Ash.
Holy shit, I just got launched. What the fuck was that? Let's see, alright. Banner circle type monist. Monist?
I could go check the door if you want.
That would be great, yeah. I'm kind of stuck in the basement down here.
Stuck in the basement.
Stuck in the basement. Where am I stuck? Down in the basement.
Oh my
God, fucking. That's not checking the door, babe.
I'm literally at the door and it's open.
What do we got here? We got nothing. Oh, Jesus fucking. Oh my God. Okay. Fuck. I hit the wrong button. Let's try again. There we go. There we go. We're back. I hate that the deck changed all of my buttons around. I need to redo my deck. I'm not going to do that right now. Anyway, is everybody to get peed? Did everybody get peed? You once knew a lady named Fox? Okay. I got 2 free balls? Fuck yeah, now I have 2. Oh, I see that. Thank you. Thanks for the gift. You want to catch a fox and make him breathe fire by squeezing him? Look, you can play Pal World and you can. I love mine. They are shitty balls. Hey, shitty balls just means you had a lot of fun. And one of you's probably in pain. Just saying. Right. Oh, we were answering questions. That's what we were doing. Yes, I remember. Okay, we have a question. Here we go.
Dead Star asked, can I make a wheel spin in streamer bot that can be triggered by channel points?
Can you make a wheel spin? Yes, you can. In streamer bot, you absolutely can. Can you make it triggered by channel points? Absolutely. Yes. There are multiple ways to do that. Dead Star, which version are you on? Are you still on 2.8 stable, or are you on the alpha? Talk about balls deep. Heyo. You're on stable 2.8. Okay. Extensions. What? Okay. So I don't know what the fuck is up with Party Pup. He was out in the living room sleeping on the couch. He just got down off the couch, walked through the kitchen, into the bedroom, through the second bathroom, came into the office, went under my desk, came out the other side, and got up on his futon. Like, I don't think he could have made that trip any longer if he tried to. Anyway, sorry. Distraction. What were we doing? Right. Wheel spin. There are a couple that are already made if you don't want to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. Pun intended. Let me try to find it. Oh, they changed the website too. Fucking Christ. How do I search now? Why am I not logged in? What the fuck's going on? I hate this. I hate change. He checked the whole house for months. That's what he was doing. Okay. Here's the search. Okay. Prize wheel. So if you go here, and I'll post this in for everybody. Okay. This will work with 2.8. If you don't want to reinvent the wheel, so to speak, you can just get this export code. It'll tell you all here how to do it, what to set all, how to set it all up, everything like that. The only difference is instead of using the commands for your trigger, you just set it to a channel point redeem. Yeah. If you want to make your own, you can do that as well. JavaScript and HTML is going to be your best bet. But this one was written by Lifesaver, who, if you are at all in the StreamerBot Discord, Lifesaver is one of the commanders. It doesn't really have anything to do with like the production of StreamerBot or the website like Whipstick Ghost Top does. But he is heavily involved, moderates for the Discord and does a lot of stuff. So he's an excellent coder, and pretty cool guy overall. Which is what his is written in CSS or HTML and JavaScript. But yeah, so do this, and then instead of tying it to like an action where you have people, join or whatever, you just tie the action to a channel point redeem, and it will do the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, and if you're learning JavaScript, because this has the JavaScript files and everything in it as well. In the HTML, it should be all one page with the JavaScript. I mean, take a look at it, see how he built it, and see how you can either change it, improve it, start by like taking what's there and just changing like the colors, making more pieces of the pie and keeping it, equidistant or, equal, and stuff like that, and then, that's what I've done with a lot of this stuff that when I first started learning some of the code, was I would just change shit and be like, okay, I want to change this from yellow to blue. And then I'd try to figure out how to do that. And then when it worked, I was like, okay, cool. So that's a cool way to do it too, because then you have something that's working and you know that if you make it stop working, you did something wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I assume you know how to make a channel point redeem in StreamerBot and how to tie it as a trigger and all that. So I'm not really going to cover that unless you want me to. I will, of course. Hey, CJ, how are you? Welcome in. Yes, you do. Okay, cool. Also, remember, guys, all the questions asked in the Tavern Talk are posted automatically in the Discord, in the Tavern Talk channel. They have the question, the person who asked them, the date they were asked, and then there are 2 links. So if you want to come back later to revisit an answer, you can see it on the Twitch VOD, which are only active for 60 days, of course. And then there's also a link to the YouTube live stream or the live replay, which is there basically forever. And if you feel like you can't be around, to wait, if the queue gets long, I mean, we've had the queue up to 20, 30 at one point. In your question, you're like, oh, I got to go to bed, or I got to go, walk my goldfish, whatever, right? You can always come back to the Discord, click on it, and it'll take you right to the answer. Also, if you aren't able to be there, because there will be time, like I will ask you follow-up questions to make sure we're talking about the same thing or on the same page. If you're not around, I will do my best to answer it as thoroughly as possible without your specific feedback. And if I don't cover it all, you can go to the help section and then refer to that question and say, hey, I need some more help with this one or whatever, so we get you squared away. Right? 'Cause I don't want to leave anybody half-assed, answered, or guessing. Doing okay, long day. Oh, the Sunflower Festival, that was today? Nice. Tired the kinder out, did you? Aw, bless them. Bless them in their little cotton socks. Does that mean they're going to wake up at like 3 a.m. and be raring to go? Yeah, not your problem? Hell yeah. All right. Whose problem is it, CJ? Did the Discord not fire? Oh, it didn't, did it? Okay. Well, we're going to be covering all of that anyway whenever you do this, because it's all going to be down to one. Sad for her, the wife. It's the wife's problem, so it is your problem then. Yeah. No, I think that was the timed one. But remember, we're going to be redoing the entire bot, because I'm running I'm running 4 bots right now, right? So we're going to get that down to 2. Snarky Bot's going to have his own. And then, God, I still need to make Snarky Bot his YouTube channel. One bot to run it all is super nice. Now, I'm wondering how I'm gonna do that though. If she gives you shit, oh. But I'm wondering on that, because like, I haven't messed with it a whole lot, to be fair. I just haven't had the fucking time. But I know Snarky Bot will be fine, but because I have so much going on the YouTube side, like during these streams, I know that I can, but I guess no, because it's not being monitored, so it just wouldn't fire. But I think I'm going to have to make a Twitch section and a YouTube section inside the bot, and then that way I don't have to worry about something not firing because it didn't fire on the YouTube side or whatever, you know what I mean? Not that you need the help. I think you do need the help, CJ, to be fair. I mean, if you want to stay married. Good morning, Phil. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. How many times did you get muted by that one that you were talking to earlier today? We're not talking mental health. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, never mind. Yeah. Stop muting me. It's hurting my ears. Correct me up. It was funny. They were. Well, aren't they all? Duo Scion? What the hell is that? Too far gone? Well, I don't know about that. I've been too far gone and it's over. I mean, as I wanted it to be over, but that's besides the point. Anyway, I think we have another question. Let's hit our button and answer it. Or not. Oh. Missed call. If pain is all you know, nothing else matters. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I mean, fair.
Crusherdom asked, have you used any networked cameras or video sources in OBS?
Oh, damn it.
If so, which did you like/dislike and what do you recommend? Assume cooking streams, D&D streams, etc.
Oop doop 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 to do. No worries, Marps. No worries. We have redeems for a reason. Dignity's demand. When you deal a fast shuffle, nothing else matters. We got a lot of nothing else matters lately. All right. Sorry, Crusherdom. Have you used any networked cameras or video sources in OBS? And if so, what did you like, dislike, and what do you recommend? Some cooking streams, D&D streams, etc. Currently, the dog cam that you just saw is technically a networked camera, but I can't recommend it because it's Xbox Connect. Because that's what I had. If you're doing like a cooking stream or a multicam, like a D&D stream, well, those are going to be different though. Okay, so if you're like your D&D streams, I assume most of the people that you're playing D&D with are not in the same location, right? Yeah. Right, like, so you have the DM is at his house and then the players, right? And you have maybe you have one stream or everybody's streaming and you have the one stream where they're all together. The Twitch's shared stream thing is probably going to be best for that situation, because then everybody can just have their own webcam and send it to Twitch and let Twitch use the browser source URLs, to pull that into a single stream and have everybody positioned where you want them. For like cooking streams, or if you're doing like we have Ogfin on and stuff that does like the Lego builds, right? Where you and Og is a great example because he has his webcam, he has the Skippy cam for his CAT, and then he has the camera coming down for his Legos, right? You have one of them sitting around, yeah. Meaning in one place, yeah. I haven't done that myself personally. I have helped set one up recently. Yeah, he's still there. He's sleeping. But I don't even know if Wes has gone live since we've helped, because he had to go on vacation. Anyway, I digress. So no, I can't speak from personal experience as far as to which cameras are good, not good. I'm not a big fan of the networking stuff, and that's just a personal preference, because I like to rely on whatever I have exacting control over, right? Which is one of the reasons I moved to StreamerBot, right? So I could have all my control. I play everything locally. All of my browser sources are local. I don't rely on external websites anymore. Yeah, if you have the Xbox Connect, there's a plugin for OBS. You just need the cable that will connect it to your PC. And you can get that on Amazon. I think mine was like $9. Yeah, I mean, you can see that's the Connect camera right there. It's super simple to set up too. But yeah, I just, you know, like if you have, like you talk about networked cameras, I don't see why OBS wouldn't be able to pick it up, especially if you have them all going into like a central, like a DVR or whatever their input source is, because it's all just software running it at that point, and it can probably even be able to do it as like a virtual camera. But I don't know that you'd be able, well, I say I don't know, you'd easily be able to like split them. So like if you wanted them in like the four corners of your screen, you know, or whatever, or down the side. I mean, you could just do multiple instances and then crop them individually to move those around, I guess. But for me personally, and like what I do, it's more of a hassle than it's worth. Right. And of course, that's obviously not going to be the case for everybody. Yeah, I mean, if you're just looking for a second camera or a third camera or whatever for different angles, stuff like that. Yeah, just plug them into your PC, right? You can even get a powered USB hub. Like I have one that has individual switches, so I can turn the power on to individual USBs. And then you can just do that and then have the one plug going in, and just have them set up. Like Nutty, for example, I think he has like 6 cameras. BB Jess, if you're familiar with her, I think she has 12. None of them are networked. They're all direct into the PC, right? Just because it's easier to control that way. But if you do have to network them, your hub will probably be your main display at that point, as far as your webcams go. So you'd want to make sure that you do have them either multi-sourced in or mirrored. If you do the mirror source plugin, you can just mirror them all and then crop each individual mirror to a different camera so you can move them around. But other than that, I'm afraid I'm not much help. I'm just trying to think if I know anybody that's using those type of cameras. Like security cams and stuff would be cool. I did toy around and I got my Ring camera, my video doorbell, to show up in OBS. That's technically a networked camera. It was a pain in the ass though. It was like way more trouble than it was worth. But I thought it would be funny. Like we were doing a stream and like the mailman came or we ordered pizza or whatever, we could just turn the Ring camera on and watch them. Hi Lou, welcome back. How's the cleaning going? Yeah, USB devices, I think technically each USB port can support 128 devices, which is why hubs work, but the bandwidth is the big issue. The only advice I have on that is to make sure that each of the USB devices is going into a USB 3.0 or 3.1 outlet, so not a black one, not a high speed, and not a black one, and not a white one, a 2.0. So you want to do like the blue or the orange USB. That's the only way you're going to keep the bandwidth and the power supply high enough to run multiple cameras. Cleaning is done for now, and you're sleepy. Well, go get some sleep, sweetie. Yeah, Ogthanon I was talking about earlier with the Lego builds and stuff. He had that problem. His cat cam kept dying or like lagging and going blurry and shit, and it was because he had it in a USB 2.0 port. I had him move it. He had an open 3.0 port, and I had him move to that, and he hasn't had a problem since. I'm running all three of them together. CJ, stop spending bits in my channel. Don't spend money on me and my channel. Angry finger wags. Thank you for the support. I love you. Also, if anybody on Twitch is getting ads right now, let me know. Well, I guess you really can't. CJ. You know better. Do I need to put my real angry face on? That's it. You know, yeah. To the list. I know. Good thing I haven't added the mute over here yet. Huh. And now I'm corn. All right. We're okay with that. We can be some corn for a while. Oh, I got my new phone in, guys. I know you can't see it now because I'm corn. But, I got it all set. It's really nice having one that the battery actually lasts again. I mean, my last phone is what? Almost 8 years old. Still going strong. It was time for a new one. But I didn't even notice. I'm like, God, the battery. I didn't even notice the battery was so bad until I got this one, and I've just gone all day with that. Well, I took it off the charger last night. It ran my alarm, did everything all today, all through work, and I'm still at like 89%. Holy shit, my other one would have been at like 3%. All right, CJ, Phi, both of you, you're on the list. You just wait. You just fucking wait. The corn filter's only gonna last. It's gonna go away. And I'm gonna be on the ready. Time for bed. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sure it isn't. Sure it isn't. Ad break is over. Did anybody on Twitch see an ad? If you saw an ad, let me know. You shouldn't have. Do I want timer 2? You have turbo? I know. Anger finger wags for you, CJ, and for High Five. Fuck you both. Stop spending money in my channel. God damn it. Told you. You know better. Election season. I know. No, I just because I've had a couple people say they got caught in an ad like after a raid, and I was like, you shouldn't have ads on my channel at all. Sorry, YouTube. I don't know how to turn them off for you guys. We'll just go with the regular one. I think I can use it. I should be able to. We want a countdown. We want it minutes and seconds. Starting. Oh, that's too many. That's too many. What is 500 seconds is 8:20. Yeah. I sure did. Notice my tags? Yeah. Yeah. We've talked about it here before, but yeah, basically the political tag, none of the ad people want to pay and then run on a political stream. And essentially, if you go to apply to have ads on Twitch, you go through a checklist and they say what type of, what is your content, what is your target audience, that kind of thing. And they have like little checklists, and nobody checks political. Nobody. And Twitch ads are served on a time, a region, and a match, right? So you're going to see ads based on what advertisers in your region want to show you, what they're paying for, and the time slots. So that even if I run a 3-minute ad break, if you're at 2 o'clock in the morning in Europe, you're probably not going to get but 1, maybe 2 ads, whereas somebody on the West Coast in the United States is going to get the full 3 minutes of ads, right? But with the political tag, since none of the advertisers check that box, it comes back with a result of 0 to show for the channel. So I still run the ads. I still get revenue for the ad slot. Granted, not as much because there aren't any ads running. But then you guys don't check any of the other boxes, so there's 0 ads. Yeah, it's kind of a hack, and I'm sure Twitch is pissed off about it, but what are they going to do? So, until they figure out a way to fix it. Ad-free. I still get money from Turbo for the ad break slots. I still run ad breaks. You just don't get them. Yeah, you don't see anything. But then you notice that I also have the tag in front of the political tag that says not, right? Because we are not a political stream. So we are not politics here. But, damn the man, save the empire, right? Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck, what is 6 minutes in seconds? Like, I can't math right now. Somebody math for me. Is that 360? Yeah. And then we want to add an extra 5, so we're going to do 365. That'll give me time to go to the scene and then, okay. Wait. Starting. Oh, god damn it. No, I meant start timer. Son of a bitch. I looked at the wrong one. Damn it. There, okay. Starring, I can't fucking type tonight. Now it's not centered. Son of a bitch. There we go. Now it's smaller than the time though. Okay, let's make that smaller. So yeah, I wasn't the one that discovered that, by the way. I'm not taking credit for learning that about the political tags, but I sure as hell am sharing the information. So do with it what you will. The chat leader in YouTube. Yeah, I saw that the other day, the first, second, third. What is that? Just like, is it the first person to chat, or is it the person that chats the most? What is that? Have you figured it out? Because I haven't even seen documentation about it. Like, it just showed the fuck up. And it's like, what the hell is this? So it's the one that talks the most. So even if you're first, I can come in and chat more than you, and I'll take over first. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of weird. Also, sorry, I hit the wrong button and it fucked everything up earlier. You will never chat more than Robot Bearded. I mean, you can. What am I doing? There you go. Get my first back. Sorry. Turned y'all off. I didn't mean to. There's my friends. There you are, right there. Yeah, I mean, it's not hard. Robot Bearded, I mean, he talks a lot, but it's not like constant, you know? Being able to out-talk like RoboFi in your Twitch streams, though, that's an accomplishment. That motherfucker talks a lot. Yeah. Do y'all like, let me try that again in English with the actual words. Do you guys like the little teleprompter thing on the starting soon screen or no? Now it's not as much. Okay. The time, yeah. I was thinking about making a new one. Why is this S cut off? I just noticed that. I mean, should we have it or no? I can make them all like tavern related, you know, replacing the kegs, changing the CO2 lines, cleaning the taps, wiping the glasses. Until the song comes out. The song is already out. That's what I need to add that. Okay. That's funny. All right, Evie. I hope you get some more packing done tomorrow. Get some good Eevee sleevies. Have wonderful dreams. Wake up able to breathe. There we go. Go pet the cat, Gribbler. I love this song. Y'all want to hear it again? I know it's been a while. You can always breathe. I said, do you want to? You can't hear it because it's not in this OBS. This is not monitored. This is such a great song. Yes, damn it. Okay. Where do I put? You know what? I'm gonna. Wait, can I? Yeah. Oh no, I can't do that. Cancel. There. Watch, I'm going to get DMCA'd for this on YouTube. Watch. Somebody's going to claim it. I'll be like, bitch, this is my song. It was written for me. You fuck off. Sounds. All right, here we go.
You want cozy? You want nice? Go pet a cat, you gremlin.
Pet a cat, you gremlin.
This is Ink's house.
This is gonna be the Tavern Starting Soon song.
He boots up the game with a snarl and a sip. Drops in a fable with a villainous quip. Rants like thunder, laughs like sin. He's a grumpy old man, you're glad lets you in.
Yeah, Penguin Con wrote this for us. He's playing the music and got a friend to sing it.
But damned if you don't feel safer in there.
And now it's still badass too, isn't it?
He'll teach you the tools, call out your bluff. He's rough around edges, but that's real enough. Streamer-bot wizard, Opius king, drops truth like an animal with a dragon's wing. Grumble and grind, cuss and remind. Ain't seen the trolls and left them confined. He's a beard, the myth, the swearing sage. Welcome to Ink's unruly stage.
You know what I wanted to do? You know how like now we have like the voicemail for the theater that play? It shows the words when they, I kind of want to do that for the song. I have one here.
Ain't no gimmick, ain't no mask, just a man with fire and a flask. If you're soft, then mind the door. But if you're real, well, that's what we're here for. Grumble and grind, chaos design. Grab your gear, leave matters behind. Old, bold, and streaming gold.
Lawless.
Being never does what he's told. Let's get this bloody show started.
There you go. That is Grumble and Grind by our very own Penguin Con. Amazing dude. Marb's got 2 Ultra Cherish balls. Holy shit. Evie got a what? A Pokemon? Basculegion? Basculegion? I've never even heard of that Pokemon. I need to up my Pokemon game. Like, I don't even know what the new ones are. Yeah, and Cherish Balls, if you use a Cherish Ball, has a higher chance of catching a shiny Pokemon. Yeah. You got Ultra Cherish Balls, by the way. Yeah. So you have to type that to use them, though. You have to type Pokecatch Ultra Cherish Ball. If you use your cherished balls, you have a higher chance of catching a shiny. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, turn Marbs' music back on. Speaking of amazing musicians that have made music for the channel. The background music you've heard this whole time and will continue to hear as the background music was made by our one and only Assorted Marbles. I still need to get in touch with you because I still do want the two new tracks. I want one for like when we're doing gameplay that's a little more like upbeat kind of, you know, and then I want one for like when we're doing speedruns. The other one was a banger. The other one was, yeah, definitely was a banger. But yeah, he did the music for that, and then I can't remember who he said. It says friend Mark or Mike, I don't know, got him to do the vocals. So I was surprised. It was my first real fan art, you know, because like all the stuff that, you know, like the music I've had you made, you know, I've asked for it and stuff. This just came out of left field. He was like, "Oh, I made this for you." I was like, "Oh shit!" Right? So I was like, "I got my first piece of fan art." But yeah, it is. And I was like, dude, that's intro song. That is fucking intro song right there. And I fucking love it. So, but I want to make, it's only like 2.5 minutes long though. Right. So I need to figure out what else I'm going to do. But I have an idea. I just need to make it happen. And it's either going to be super fucking time consuming and take me forever to get it right, or B, super fucking expensive to have somebody else do it for me. But I have the idea in my head of what I want it to look like, and if I can get it all worked out, the fucking new intro to the stream is gonna be badass. And I just hope that I can get it to look like what I see in my head on screen. So, I can neither confirm nor deny, but probably not. Yeah, Popcorn Boob Girl's probably gonna go away. Yeah, fortunately. Well, because we're moving to a tavern theme, right? I mean, that's the whole. I mean, we've been moving this entire year. That's a well-placed mole. Yeah. Right, and she's in a movie theater, which isn't really tavern related, which is why we're changing the intro and stuff. But not the breasts. We may make her a command. How about that? I mean, I have the clip. I own the rights to it. I got it, you know, so I can play it commercially. Maybe we'll make it like a channel point redeem or something. How about that? Is that a good compromise? Then you can see them whenever you want. I mean, don't forget, if you're already, I mean, you're spending bits in the channel, there is a special dancing girl for you if you do 69 bits, so. A top-down tavern wench in the intro. All right, this is like Twitch and YouTube, right? We're not on OnlyFans, guys. Simmer the fuck down, okay? For fuck's sake. There you go. I was unaware of this. Yep. There she be. Uh-huh. Yeah, there were a couple that I had that were a little bit more risque, and I was like, I better not. I better not. But you know what she reminds me of? Do you old goats like me, do you remember like Windows 95, early Windows 98 when you had the fucking desktop strippers and they would pop up like every 5 minutes in the bottom corner that looked just like that? That's what she reminds me of. You forgot about that? Yeah. You're aware of them, but never uh-huh. Yeah. Everybody that believes that, stand on your head. For fuck's sake. You refuse to download that. Yeah. Marbs now fucking all of a sudden has morals out of fucking nowhere. Okay. Huh. That's fair. Other stuff with actual viruses. Yeah. Yeah. I think I got mine off of LimeWire too, so it's all good. It's all good. If it didn't destroy your, yeah. If my CD drive didn't start smoking. Yeah. Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass? How did I not even know that was a game? Is that a game? Apparently it's a game. You were doing it wrong? Yeah. Fair enough. Oh, boys and girls, what do we do? See something here real quick. Oh, dang it. Sorry. You've climbed out of that hole? I figured, I was wondering if you were gonna, you haven't been in like a YouTube hole for a while. Do you ever really have any idea why, though? I mean, you get in this rabbit hole, you're like, I want to hear this song, and then next thing you know, you're like 6 days deep into fucking a guitar string that used to be owned by Satan that was made out of like baby butthole wrinkles or something. Spoiler, she's not in the video. Yeah, that's just clickbait. Oh, fuck, guys. Having a broken jaw sucks. I don't recommend it. They get you every time. Same. Bad genetics. It'll heal once I rip this tooth out, which I'll probably be doing tomorrow. Yeah. It's fine. They always break when I gotta remove a tooth. It's not like broken, like, a broken jaw. I know it sounds bad, but it's like more like a crack or a fracture, I guess. And it's around the tooth hole. So I'm just waiting for the nerve to die so it doesn't hurt when I yank it out as much. Yeah. Yeah. You got a fully sideways. Dude, one of mine are gone now. I had to have, but my two my two bottom wisdom teeth were completely, and they grew like this. And so when they tried to yank them out, they had to take extra x-rays to figure out why the fuck. And apparently the roots, because the roots were like, okay, this is the tooth, right? Normally they grow like this, and you have the roots come down. Mine were coming like this, and the roots out of here, and they had grown like from, and so they were on the side and underneath, and they attached. So they were like, it was like this whole conglomeration of root. And they couldn't, because they normally like cut them into fours and then pull the 4 pieces out, and they couldn't do that. So they cut them into 8s, and they still couldn't get it out. So, true story. Thank you, Army medical doctors. They finally came in, and I was already 2 shots over the legal limit of Novocaine. But I had to be awake, right? So they couldn't just like put me out and do like a surgical. I mean, they could have, but by this time there was no turning back. So they go away for a couple minutes. They come back and they're like, all right, this is going to hurt a little bit, but it's all we have left. And I was like, okay, whatever. Just at this point, I'm just like, get them the fuck out. Right. So what they did, and you got to keep in mind at this time, I was like 17 at the time too. I wasn't like, anyway. So they had me open as wide as I could, and they put liquid glycerin on my bottom teeth, and like coated them where they had cut, and they put powdered nitro on the top, and then they had me bite down really fucking hard. I had to do it twice, and then basically my teeth exploded. And then they just suck the pieces out with the little vacuum thing. Yeah. So my poor mouth has been through a lot. I've also had the roof of my mouth broken on purpose because my narrow top jaw was narrower than my bottom jaw. So I had to put these things on like my molars, and it had this contraption that we had a little key we had to put in it and turn, and it cranked it and it spread it apart until the roof of my mouth broke, and then we moved it to where it set, and then I had to sit there for the roof of my mouth to reheal. That was fun and interesting. I can still remember the night that we actually broke the roof of my mouth and how relieved I felt. because it's nothing but fucking pressure the entire time, 24/7. And then the moment it breaks, that pressure is just like gone, right? And it doesn't really hurt. It's more surprising than anything. But that was an experience, right? And then I have a genetic bone disease, which thankfully really only affects my knees, which is why I have no cartilage in my knees. Unfortunately, it also affects my jaw. But I have people that have it worse than that. Like it's most of their bones or their spine. So I'm very thankful. But if you know, and maybe you don't know, but if you don't know, you're about to know, anything you do makes your teeth wiggle, right? So when you speak, when you breathe, when you eat, from the moment you wake up in the morning, your teeth are like wiggling. And that's why, like at the end of the day, if you like, you can actually physically move some of your teeth. But then when you wake up in the morning, everything is like tightened back up. Everything is readhered. The bone of the enamel of the teeth that goes into your jaw has reset, and then it starts all over again. The problem with my genetic bone disorder disease thing is that there's no retightening overnight, right? So I wake up in the morning, I breathe, I talk, I eat, I drink, whatever, my teeth wiggle, but they don't readhere, they don't retighten. And so over time, which over time turns out to be about 40 so years, they become basically, because they're rubbing right inside the jawbone, and it's just causing bone loss around the enamel and the tooth and all that. And then they just go, oh, I'm going to come out. And it sucks. Because there's no fixing it. Yeah. 40 years of grinding bone on bone, which normal people, it only happens while you're awake. In rare cases when you are sleeping, but not enough that it can't reheal itself, because it only takes a few hours to reheal and rebind everything in a normal person. But I am anything but normal, as you all know. So yeah, after 40 some years of that, there's just not enough of the root of the tooth left to stay in the jawbone. And I've also had my jaw cut off. Fun fact. I had my front teeth and the incisors, or the bicuspids and the incisors of my front jaw cut out and removed, and then put back in. So I have titanium plates, and then my bottom jaw was cut off and repositioned and plated back together. Yeah, I said, my mouth has been through a lot of shit in my life. Yeah, it's not fun. But I can take a punch. Yeah, you punch me in my jaw, I'm not gonna feel it a whole lot. That fact was anything but fun. Yeah. Well, I mean, you live and you learn. So yeah, over time, I just end up waking up one day and going, oh, in about a week and a half, this tooth is going to come out. And I'm sure if you see me talk, especially on like when the webcam is bigger and stuff, I have the one and it's starting to hang down below my bottom teeth. It's going to come out in a day or two, and I'll feel a whole lot better once it does. I would pull it now, but there's a vein, an artery, and a nerve. There's three little tiny that go into each tooth, right? Because there's a blood flow and then the nerve ending. And the blood flow to the tooth has already been cut off and died, right? So even if I pulled it out right now, it would hurt because the nerve is still alive, but there'd be no blood because there's no blood going to it, right? But once the nerve dies, which will probably happen tomorrow or the next day, it's just yanking it out of my skull, which I've done many times before. So nothing new there. It's fun. It's fun when people don't expect it, though. If you want to oh my God, my tooth hurts. And then you yank it out and they're like, ah, and they freak out. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool party trick there. Yeah, but you got to have fun with it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, my jaw will heal probably about 2 days once the tooth is out. You know, the gum will heal over in about 3 days, which is fine. It's not a big deal. It's just getting it out is the issue. So, I've been in some pain the last few days. Eating is hard, obviously, as you can imagine. But other than that, it's just annoying more than anything, really. So, there you go. You've learned more about bearded now. You're welcome. The more you know. I thought about pulling it out live on stream, just being like, hey guys, check this out. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to you. That would be weird. And probably gross. And you know, I mean, but I should probably go take some more meds and get some sleep. I do have work tomorrow. Tomorrow is my Friday. We need to find somebody on Twitch to raid, though. But we're going to say goodbye to YouTube first. So, Twitch. Yuck work, I know. Twitch, say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Bye, YouTube. I appreciate you. We'll be back, remember, Sunday next week, not Saturday. During the day, we're going to have a normal start time, our normal, like, 2 p.m. start time, but it'll be on Sunday. So Tavern Talk will not be Tavern Talk after dark. It'll be a regular Tavern Talk, but it'll be on Sunday. So make sure you come back then. Also, I am going to try to get 2 tutorials up this week, Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to try to record and edit and hopefully post 2 of them. 1 for sure, 2 if I can. But I got a lot of coding left to do on the Disrupticast as well. So that's going to be my Monday and Tuesday full up. But YouTube, again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being a part of the show. I appreciate you, and we will see you again. But until next time, love, peace.